Hi, good morning. Today we'll talk about what makes a presentation successful. It all starts with planning, defining the objective, organization, ideas, and rehearsing within the time available. For example, before presenting some results to a leadership, a good speaker doesn't just gather the data. They decide what story they want to tell with it. For example, are they seeking budget approval or do they want to flag a problem? Without planning, even the best speaker can lose track or run over time. Now I'm going to present my current communication skills and the areas I want to work on. Skills to improve. First, let's focus on the areas I have defined for improvement. My primary goal is to improve the use of pauses. I want to learn how to use deliberate pauses for emphasis and to allow the audience time to absorb the information. Next, I am working to improve eye contact to build a stronger, more personal connection with everyone in the room. Finally, I want to improve my body control while presenting, which means reducing nervous movements and using my posture to project confidence and authority. Skills I already have. Now, looking at the strengths I already I have a good control of my voice, which helps me by bearing my tone and maintain the audience interest. I also know how to connect with the audience, making the interaction feel natural and keeping the presentation dynamic. Lastly, I know how to handle nerves well. I have development techniques to set a clear and focus on my pressure. I am confident I will keep growing as an impactful presenter.
Types of presentation. Planning also depends on the type of presentation. An informative presentation like explaining a new process to work is very different from persuasive one like convincing an investor to fund your project. For example, an informative classroom presentation about climate change will really Odette and the charts, a will and motivational talk like the famous TED Talks. We learn and more personal stories and emotion shows in the writing, the types from the planning stripe frames, using the one tone with the audience.
Which are my skills to improve? In first time, managing nerves, file words, and improvise under questions. Now, which are my skills I already have? Clear voice, comfort using tools like Canva or PowerPoint, and easy researching information. This is communication skills coming. Voice, body language, clarity of speech, and eye contact. For example, a speaker can have perfect slides, but if they read the text without looking at the audience or speak too fast out of nervousness, they lose the audience interest. Practicing pauses, varying tone of voice, and using natural gestures helps convey confidence and keep attention, no matter how good the prior planning was.
Finally, everything connects to the audience. Knowing who is listening, their age, interests, and level of knowledge about the topic allow us to adapt the language. Examples and event graphic elements. For example, a presentation for elementary school children will use bright colors and simple images, while one for medical specialists will use technical terminology and detailed charts. In conclusion, a successful presentation is born when planning, type of presentation, communication skills, and audience awareness work together. Thank you for your attention. This activity helped me realize that I still need to improve my English, pause more when I speak, and control my nerves. At the same time, I am excited to keep learning and become more confident with better presentation.
Planning also depends on the type of presentation. An informative presentation, like explaining a new process to coworkers, is very different from a pursuit one like convince an investor to fund all your project. For example, an informative classroom presentation about the climate change will reality